Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
From the 33, here's second down and 5. In motion, Hill. Now this time, Tua's going to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, Tua's going to change things up. Rolling to his left. Open man downfield is Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Zach Bond there on the tackle. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Now Tua. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On third down, here comes Mostert. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Tua sets up to pass it. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Here's Mostert. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
Here's Tua. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. In motion, Hill. Tua now, third and goal. And he comes back with one complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's fourth down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
They throw it out right complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tua fighting his old Alabama teammate, Jalen Waddle. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Well, it took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this third quarter, and now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the second half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
It's a run with Mostert, and he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in right around the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They keep it with Barkley on first down. Gets through and now an opening. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 65 yards. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. Tyreek Hill. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill, 71 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. So that's going to be a nice one for the passing stats, and that's how it will go down in the stat sheet. But the success of that play, no doubt, all thanks to the talents of the wideout.
Oh, he was definitely the recipient of good blocking as well, especially at the line of scrimmage. And once he got around the corner, you got the sense that no one was going to get him. Really nice ball handling, too, in order to get it to him.
They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 124 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. They'll set up a throw. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's 2nd and a yard. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Hurts changing up the play. A 1st down carry for Barkley.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
He's back to throw. Flushed out right. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the play. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I know you one of them cheaters, boy. That's all y'all motherfuckers could do.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Man is on top of him and he can't.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there at work down.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Tua.
Look at this.
This is caught by Waddle. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Tua. He's going to let him
Oh
fly.
my gosh.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Yo, man, I've been through the ball, man. Yo, I've been through the ball and the nigga ain't letting the ball go.
Here's Tua. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Now the Dolphins going to burn the 1st of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. Throwing Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This is 1st and 10. Tua to throw. Another catch there for Waddle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Tua. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Well, win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. Now Tua.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Complete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. So with 14 seconds on the clock, they've got to go with the onside kick. And they've got it. They recover.
He ain't touch it.
But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A Big mistake in that
Squibbed
spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
It's all good.
Because I see exactly what he was doing the whole goddamn quarter. You didn't see he kept on playing zone. And he kept on just keeping niggas in track. That's why he was getting all that shit in the middle.
I'm still going for points, bro. Be happy you won the game, bro.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. That is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. My, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Well, it took us until the final play to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. Never catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king, what is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene with a 2, Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. Here now, 2nd and 4. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he'll be brought down at the 27.
Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit. Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On second down, McCaffrey. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Niners are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Jackson now off the bootleg, out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. By that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down and 6 now. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. Breaks a tackle. And now the juke. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Gets this one to Hill. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And that's going to be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Here's 2nd and 3. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They're going to try and run. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Henry. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Henry up the middle. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
A first down carry for Henry. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Here's Jackson. Rolling to his right. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now Lamar changing the look.
Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Here's Hill again on 2nd down. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Hey. You can't block me. You can't block me. Check.
A handoff running left, Henry. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They can probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Mike spot 4. I got one. Hey, switch gears. Report.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Right there.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
You don't play fair, bro. You're cheating and you're barely winning. You don't play fair. You're running right now. You're running the ball. You're not fooling nobody. You're running the ball.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
What? You the glitch nigga. My boy told me he played you already. You a glitch man. I'm on the phone with him now. He said, yeah.
Because you're still a long way away from kneel down time. So
He know.
getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock
I'm
going.
glitching, right? Shut the fuck up.
Ball secure. Don't turn it over.
Murder the pussy damn. He said he played you. I don't do that. I don't even know how to do no glitching shit, bro. What are you talking about? You the one doing that bullshit.
McCaffrey running up the middle.
Look at this shit. Fall. Yeah, reverse psychology. Yeah, talking about I'm glitching. Fuck out of here. I don't know how to do none of that shit. If I did, I'd kill these motherfuckers because look at my wins without cheating. Oh, he running. He running. Yep, he running. Look at that. Look at that. The same shit, D. The same shit. No matter what, he gonna get off of them. Go ahead with your little glitch, your little YouTube glitch win, bro.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a
Yeah, talk shit, man. Just come off the screen, man. You whack. You ain't no real Madden player. You ain't no real football dude anyway. Just come off. Can't stop the run. You're running the sink. Come here, bitch. Look at this. Come here, you pussy. You're a pussy.
Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Come here, bitch. Come here, you pussy.
They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
Fucking.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
Look at that. Look at that, D. Look at that. Look at that. Man, fall on the ground and get back up. Nigga fell on the ground and got back up, B. You guys is whack. Look at this shit. Look at this motherfucker. Knee touched the ground and gets back up. Yo, man, just went. Stop glitching. Yo, shut the fuck up, B. You really whack, yo.
And let's close this one out.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as
You're really whack, to be honest. Yeah, you know what the fuck he doing. The same fucking play. Yeah, he's a glitch man.
Touchdown, 49ers.
To have a game like this, B, I know who I am in Madden, you know. All my shit, when you see my record, all my shit is games I played. None of that. I don't know how to do none of that shit.
They'll stay on the field.
You feel me?
Try to go for 2 here.
Yep, go again. Up the middle again. That shit ain't gonna be stopped. What I should have did D was I should have been challenging him from earlier going in the fucking goal line. Like fuck it. It's all good, man.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this.
Yeah, can't do nothing about it.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Can't do nothing about it when they doing it like that.
Pass there, call it the 26.
Yo, talk to yourself, B.
Here's 1st and 10.
I'm on the phone with my dog right now. I told him your name. He said, yeah, I played him a couple times. He on the same bullshit like everybody else. Nah, you told him. It ain't nothing, son. You know you ain't good. You got the game. You got the game, but you know you ain't good. You know what you got to do to win. You know what you got to do. Can't win no other way.
Jackson steps away. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35.
Well, defensively there, you
can't win no other way.
Keep the action in front of you, but you definitely aren't looking to give up plays like that. They still got the cushion of a 2-score lead, but don't give them a freebie here in the final minute.
You can't win no other way, bro.
2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls.
Can't win no other way with y'all cheating motherfuckers, bro. I knew they was gonna send me. I just came up for 5-game winning streak, so I know they was gonna send me some people like you. They gotta send me some people like you, bro.
Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Look at that. Drop everything. They can't hold nothing.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively.
They can't hold on to the rock.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be
I don't care, yo. I don't care, man. I don't care. My team in the championship right now. I don't really care right now. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Go ahead and run your glitch run up the middle.
Get this drive underway. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel down.
Or you change it to a pass now?
And that's exactly
no, it's a pass.
into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs.
Oh my God. It's a glitch, man.
And they're going to have this in a
now he want a timeout. Yeah. Yeah, he's good. He's good for the gaffles, bro. Alright, here's your glitch run. It should work. Come on, do it. See, look, contact, still moving. Let me see if it can work on the goal line. Do your glitch run on the goal line. Yeah, do your glitch run. Let me see. That's what I should have been playing you in. The goal line that could cover the pass a little. Oh, now he want to pass. Nigga's a bitch. You straight pussy, yo. I know when you. I know when you was in school, niggas was taking your school lunch from you, nigga. They was taking your lunch, nigga. You not about it like that. You ain't bullying nothing. You ain't bullying nothing. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Come here. Come here, bitch. What state you in? You ain't bullying nobody. Where's it? Oh, now he talking gay stuff, talking about putting his dick in niggas' ass and shit. Now the nigga gay. Come on, man.
If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it.
That's personal. Keep that shit to yourself, my nigga. This is Madden talking about putting. Whoa. That's a super pause. You ain't about that life, bro. What state you in, pussy? Where you at, huh? What state you in talking like that, man? Oh, you in fucking, oh, you must be in Atlanta talking like that, nigga. You in Atlanta, that's where they be at. Them thug game niggas that want to be thug.
San Francisco.
Oh yeah, that's why he using it, San Francisco, you faggot.
Final play of this ball game. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about
this
the
guy
team that
is,
just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought?
He's not the first guy that tried to say, "Oh, I'm doing it." You know,
what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in the she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my they say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a G, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in disguise. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time.
but your chain can't blame. On a new plane, but your main can't tame this. Same